Hi, everybody. This is Warren Herman. Today, what we're going to speak about is the idea of forgiveness. Many times in life, we may be in situations where we are trying to forgive. Maybe we feel like we've tried everything, and we feel as if there is no way out. We feel like we can't actually figure out how we can forgive the things that have happened to us. We feel as if there really is no way to get out of the terrible story that we are in. We try, but still, in our minds, the offense replays. And because it replays, it leads there to be the sense that we have not forgiven. And we long to have there be some type of insight, some type of shift, some type of experience or a decision that will end the suffering that we are experiencing. And it seems that no matter what happens, there is no shift, there is no insight, there is no change. One of the things I want to share today is a different idea about how we can experience the type of forgiveness that we are looking for. What we are really looking for is for the memories, for the painful thoughts. We are looking for these things to cease to be a problem. And the interesting thing is that perhaps the only way to do this is to stop treating them as a problem. This can be done in a very simple way. What has to happen is we have to have an orientation toward life that is open to what God is giving us. We have to receive the wonders that He provides. The clouds, the plants, the wind on our face. We have to be able to stop and pause and receive His love in these things. And so this enables us to realize that there is not only the story of our lives in our minds. There is the love story of us and God in reality, in what He and the Blessed Mother are choosing for us to be able to experience. Because Mary wills whatever God wills. If God wants me to see this beautiful sky, then Mary is giving me that. She wants me to see that right now. And so if I am able to experience what they want for me, what God wants for me, what the heart of Jesus wants for me, what Mary wants for me, if I'm able to pause and be in that place with what they want, then I can be in the wonders of life and not wondering why this happened to me, it's like, so that can be part of this. But the other thing is that it's not just about this kind of distraction from our thinking. It's not about kind of distracting ourselves from our minds. It's about when our minds say when they bring up the painful thing, it is to say hello to that. St. Francis talked about Brother Sun, Sister Moon, Sister Mother Earth, Lady Poverty. Obviously, he personified many things that were not really meaning that poverty, like as a spiritual discipline, is actually a person, but he related to things in a poetical way. It's very poetic. And that poetic mindset, that relational and poetic mindset, is something that we can bring to our prayer, something we can bring to our interior work on ourselves. And maybe that's the problem, is that we see it as work. How can I achieve forgiveness? When will it be that I will have made this decision to forgive? The fact that you want to forgive already implies that you want to forgive. You don't necessarily need to, win at making this act of forgiveness. It almost reminds me of, the sinner's prayer in Protestantism. Like sometimes people can become concerned, okay, maybe I haven't really prayed the prayer, and that's the same type of thing. Maybe I really haven't forgiven because, oh, look, these resentments are coming up. But I think another way of looking at this problem is that when the pains come up, when the longing for having resolution comes up, when these things come up, it is not to say that we haven't forgiven, but that this is a time for being loving toward ourselves, to say hello thoughts, hello my memories, let us be together with Jesus. Hello my feelings, hello my pain, hello my anger, hello my desire to be seen. And when we greet these things and see these things and bring them into the love of God, that is the path. And if we can make that our path, we know what to do. And when we know what to do, we don't need to be in the drama of, oh, how will I ever figure out how to forgive? How will I master this forgiveness? It becomes very simple. It becomes, how can I greet this pain? How can I speak to this pain calmly? How can I say, hello, brother pain, I'm here for you? And how can we simply look at, hello, brother tree, let us be together with Jesus. Hello, let us enjoy this together. Let us be present to Jesus in an act of love, an act of devotion. That's what we need. We need a path. We need the ability to be patient with ourselves. We don't need necessarily to do something else. We don't need to get sucked into the idea that there's some other kind of forgiveness, that there's some decision. The ability to be patient and loving with our own selves, and of course, to prayerfully send to prayerfully, desire that blessings be merited for, and that to pray for the person, to lift our heart and mind to God for the people who've hurt us. This is forgiveness. It is to be with self, to be with God, to be with the other. And then there is no problem, because there is nowhere else to go. The problem, I think, I need to go somewhere else. I need to be in some other type of part of my life. But no, maybe the thing is that we need to be with what is happening, with the thought that's coming up, saying hello, greeting it, loving it, being present to God, helping that thought to teach us how to be present, letting that thought teach us how to love, teach us about mercy, letting the ways we judge ourselves teach us mercy, letting the ways we, so that we truly experience the mercy of God, and letting the way others have hurt us teach us mercy for others. So these things, letting them be our teachers, letting them be the path, letting them guide us toward a greater appreciation of the brotherhood and the sisterhood of all things, and helping us to truly touch that and to realize that they have a role to play in our lives, And so when we realize that the pain is like a messenger of God, like the pain is a messenger of God, the pain is purposeful, And we can greet the pain as a messenger of God. And just like we greet all the beautiful things as messengers of God and messengers of grace. And so that is the way to work through these things, the way to experience life fully in this way, and the way to move forward, because we are no longer trying to be somewhere else. We are no longer trying to go somewhere else where we've made this special decision to forgive. The path is the love that we can experience and extend to ourselves and others here and now.